Hey guys, just thought I would do a quick video log before I go to work because I've got about 15 minutes before I have to walk to CERN. Yes, walk, not ride the bus. Yay for me. It's just over a 2 mile walk, so that'll be part of my little get moving today, and then I'll ride my bike home because I've left my bike there for like the past 3 or 4 days. So then I'll ride my bike home at the end of the night and be a total of 4 miles movement. So although it's not like tirelessly, like I'm not like really breathing hard by the end, it's at least me moving and getting up. And I have 7 hours of classes today, and I teach theater, so to kids. So it's like jumping around on the floor, jumping in the air, on the floor, jumping in the air, running around. And so that in itself is movement all day today. So Wednesdays are a pretty good day for me. But I just wanted to show my smoothie for today. This is a liter bottle, and when I started it was about to right there. So it's almost a whole liter of smoothie. And today I went a little different. I did a green smoothie today, and it's delicious. And so I'll just go ahead and tell you what's in it. I put a whole avocado, a banana, a handful of organic spinach, and it wasn't baby spinach because I can't seem to find that here, but it was like the full leaf spinach, 2 kiwis, and some apple juice for lubrication. So, oh, and a green apple, a peeled and cored green apple, and it's really delicious. Like, you would never even know an avocado and spinach were in there. So, if you do smoothies, don't be afraid to put stuff like that in there. It just gives you more of the nutrients and more of the good stuff, because a lot of people either don't eat enough greens during the day, or they don't really like greens, and I used to totally be that way, and now I love greens. But it's a good way to get some of that in there. And spinach has a ton of calcium, protein, fiber, all that good stuff in there. So that's one of my protein and fiber sources. I mean, all fruit and veg practically has fiber in it, so I don't really have that issue. But without eating meat and such, it's a good source of protein. Apparently, like a certain amount, I mean, it's going to be a lot more, but a certain amount of spinach actually has more protein than a steak. So it's a good source of protein. But I only put a handful in here because I kind of had the blender stuffed all the way to the top. I probably would have put a little more if it would have had room. And I guess after I started blending, I could have added more. But yeah, so I did my green smoothie today, and I was going to drink it on the way, but then I found out that I don't need to leave as early as I needed to because the trains go often enough. But anyway, so I thought I would just come on and give a little talk um, on my reasoning why I'm doing this, why I'm eating vegan and fruit and raw till 4 pretty much. Um, I've always struggled with food. Not struggled with food. I've always really loved food, and I've always been able to eat it pretty well. But I've always struggled with weight, and I am not so blessed to be one of the girls that has those incredible metabolisms to where they could pretty much eat whatever they want and stay thin. But the point of this for me, this time I've done crash diets, and I talked about that in my first vlog. But the point of this for me isn't really I want to be thin, um, although that will be a perk. It's more that I want to be healthy, because I have a lot of, well, not a lot, but I have health issues. Like, I have acid reflux, and when I eat horrible food and I eat a lot of it, I get horrible reflux, and it created like this scarring in my esophagus, and I was having a hard trouble swallowing. And so this has nearly gotten rid of it. Sometimes I do eat way too much on this high carb raw diet, but it's not the same. Like it's not a burning, like horrible reflux. It's just like, oh, I've got some belching or something like that. So it's helped out a lot, and hopefully over the years it'll get rid of that. So that's one. I also have like this candida issue, and I'm hoping to kind of have this moved out. Um, but anyway, so I am doing it to be healthy. Um, I'm tired of everything hurting all the time. My back hurts, my hips hurt, my knees hurt. Um, it's not comfortable for me to exercise because I have got like this really bad tightness in my hips. And when I walk, it's painful. And I'm only 26. Like that's not right. That's not right for you to have all these pains and you're only 26, and people say, "Oh, well, just wait till you get older. You don't know what pain is and you can't be hurting all this time." And the real phrase is you shouldn't be hurting all this time, but I am. Like I have these cyst type things in my back that flare up when I work all day, and like I it's not to be complaining, it's just to explain like these issues that I have, and I think a lot of it has to do with my weight and my diet because I was eating so poorly. So poorly. Like I would go through these stints to where like I'm gonna eat really healthy, but I was still eating meat, I was still eating animal product, and I didn't lose weight. Like I would tone a little bit, but not to where I wanted to be. So I feel great when I'm doing this. I have a lot more energy. Oh, by the way, another number. I woke up at 9:30 today and I was fine. Like I'm starting to get back into it. I'm having more energy. My mood is better. I like it's just makes a huge difference. So those are the main reasons why I'm eating the way that I'm eating, and I was the biggest carnivore. Like I would eat meat at every single meal. Like not no exaggeration. Like a large portion of meat every single meal. And now it's like it to be honest, yeah, I crave it every once in a while because my body's still used to it and it's like trying to work its way out. But like I look at the menu and the meat is like the last thing on my mind. I'm like, ooh, what kind of vegetarian or vegan options are there? So at least that's the way it is right now. I know I may struggle through some points um, of it, but that's where I am right now, and I'm really excited, and I'm really excited about the way that this kind of eating makes me feel, and so yeah, that's pretty much what it is today. And so I'm gonna finish my green smoothie and head off to work to run around and play with some kids all day, if you could really call that work. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers!